we get a 3-minute sponge ring. How was that? How are you guys feeling? Comment. Can I see your comments? How are you feeling? What opened up for you? I love seeing this come through. Feeling great, incredible. Yes. That's your birthright, to feel that released. Beautiful, inspirational, you guys. I'm telling you, you were looking at a couple. We came from the streets, nothing, and we actually hated money. We didn't want anything to do with money. It was so evil. So now we get to share so much of it with so many people and our loved ones, and we just freely are able to have that duffel bag. And that's through those, what he just said is what I talk about. That's it. That's the truth. There's everything is exposed right here, you guys. We are, I hope you're feeling this, you guys. I hope you guys feeling it, but I'm ready to stretch, drink some water. Oh my goodness, let's ring it out. Ring out the sponge, shake. We are gonna end the show with a bang, with a massive bang. We are gonna bring such a seasoned, beautiful, prosperous profit coach. I mean, she is gorgeous from the inside out. She's been doing this for decades. She is such a good friend of mine. She is a coach of mine. Just like I told you, everyone that's here is purposeful, and this show is designed to get you on after 1 p.m. wherever you're at in the world in 30 more minutes into another vibration. And this is the beginning of the beginning. You're going to feel this. So I'm going to bring her to the stage, Miss Patricia Barnett. She's coming on in. Woo, Patricia! Welcome. Welcome. Make sure I have you unmuted. Okay.
Hello, Derica. I am so happy to be here together with you and everyone who is here for that transformation, for that shift, for that level up, for that elevation, for what's next. And it begins right here, right now.
Right here, right now, you guys, come on. This is like that last win. It's going to come through. We're going to knock it out of the park. Get your tea. Maybe not coffee, but get something. We got this. We can do this. Leveling up. Here it comes. Okay, if you guys have not met this powerhouse yet, Patricia, you are about to. Patricia Barnett. I'm going to read a bit of her bio before we get into our segment here. Patricia is an international speaker, best-selling author, and performance coach in the field of both personal and professional transformation. She is the founder of Results Mastery Group Coaching and the creator of Elevate, all capitals, Elevate. That's the 7-step success system for elevating your results in business and in life. Patricia specializes in helping others break free from their past. It's everything we talked about today, you guys. Tap into who they really are and create a life they absolutely love living. Perfect, right? Perfect unfolding here. She has supported thousands in transforming their lives to live fully present, celebrating life itself, and being in love with life at all times. Patricia, thank you so much. Welcome. You guys ready for her? You ready? We're gonna jump right in with the stories. Tell us, what did money look like for you in the past, and then what took you to this level that you're at now?
I love that. I love that question so much because everyone has a story, and it's within that story where the transformation, the opportunity for transformation resides. So when I think back, what was money growing up especially? Well, I didn't know that really much about money growing up, other than it didn't feel like we had a lot, and it seemed like there was never enough. And although that wasn't even true, we lived in a beautiful home, we had cars, we had food, there was that sense that there wasn't enough. And so I grew up in the not enoughness. Both of my parents had opportunity to grow up in the Depression. And it was almost like a legacy, right? The not enoughness or the scarcity, or almost treating money as if it were like a superstition, like, you know, how will it be this day, and like which way the wind would blow or how the weather would be. That's how money was for us. And I remember when I was a little girl, my father, who was a math teacher at the college level, but also wrote math curriculum. He wrote math books for calculus and, you know, mathematics at the college level. And so we were out in the strawberry patch one day, and my father asked me, if you could have an amount of money, how much would you love to have? And I'm thinking to myself, well, the biggest number that I knew at the time was 1 million. This was a long time ago, but that's the biggest number I knew. And I said, well, for sure, 1 million. And then I asked my dad, what comes after that? And he said, $1 billion. And I said, oh, then I would love $1 billion. And then I asked him, what comes after that? And he said, $1 trillion. And I said, cancel my order on the million and the billion. I would love $1 trillion. And I said, is there anything after that? And he said, yes, there is. However, you would never be able to spend $1 trillion in your lifetime. And I assured my dad, even though I had no idea, I assured him, oh, yes, I would. So we left the strawberry patch, went in, and on a sheet of paper, he wrote down the number 1 trillion with all of the zeros. And then he asked me the question. He was sharing with me how would you spend this $1 trillion? It's just 1 trillion, but how would you spend the trillion? And I said, well, I'd buy a house, a big one with a swimming pool. I would buy these beautiful cars. And he was, deducting it from my trillion. And then I said, I would buy an airplane, and I would buy a home in Hawaii. I did know that at a young age. And I would go to Disneyland. And then I started running out of things that I would do with it in that limited, small brain. I didn't have the capacity to know what I could really do with money at that age. But there was enough that I could know that I could do with money. And he deducted it from the 1 trillion. And he said, look, this is what you still have left over. And it was a big number. we hadn't even spent probably even $1 million or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. But even then, huge number left. And I assured my dad, that's what I would love.
Wow.
Well, fast forward, that not enoughness, where it didn't seem like we had all the money in the world. I realized that I did not want that to be the way I lived. I wanted to live with plenty of money. And so I created and found a way within myself, developing myself so that this money story, this money pattern of scarcity, lack, I thought I could overcome that by creating a lot of money. Because I thought the antidote to that was a lot of money. Right. That if I had a lot, then I would have a lot, and then I would be healed, right?
Yeah.
So I had the opportunity to do a lot of self-development, a lot of visualization, a lot of manifestation, a lot of hard work. And within a 2-year period of time, in finding a business opportunity, I went to the top, not only in that company, but within the whole industry within 2 years, and had a lot of money. But what was interesting is even in having a lot of money, the fear of the not enoughness had not gone away. And it was like, okay, but then we'll get more, and we'll have more, and we'll have more, and we'll have more. And what I realized was all the money in the world does not cure lack consciousness. All the money in the world is not the cure for scarcity. And all the money in the world does not, transform patterns, paradigms, belief systems, because even with a lot of money in the bank, there was always that fear. What if it all goes away? That fear of being not enough.
Yeah.
And so in that, yes, Derica, did you have a question?
Oh, it's just no, it's good, but I want to recap because you said 2 major things that I feel so many of us can resonate with. First, I want to just celebrate your dad in this moment that he took you through that exercise of what would you do with the money, because that's one of the big things of actually creating money is through the universe and through our powers is what you're gonna do with it. You know, a lot of the exercises of creating money, you have to have a plan of where it's gonna go. So I'm so like just blown away that you got that in your system at such a young age. A lot of clients, when I ask them, so what makes you happy? Or what would make you happy? Or what you wanna do with all this abundance? And they go, I don't know, I just want it. And so that's like a problem. So you definitely have to know what you're going to do with this money. So I love that piece, and everyone write this down. The second thing is that you thought, just like so many of us, that, well, if I had the money, then I'd be happy. If I had the money, I'll be healed and my scarcity programs will be gone. And that's BS. Right? So hearing that, you guys, like, no, how long have we told ourselves that? Well, it's easy for you to say because you've got money. Right? How many times have we said that to other people? Or we said to ourselves, no, I will feel good after I get the house. Or I'll feel good after I get the love. No. That's that hamster wheel thing. So all of us, sounds like you had this long journey of like pushing it, working hard, getting it to only find out, damn it, this is not it.
It's not it. So if that's not it, what is it?
Yeah.
That's not it. What is it? And for me personally, it was the opportunity to realize the realization that it was not the money that made me. It wasn't the amount of money that made me happy. It wasn't the amount of money that gave me fulfillment. It wasn't the amount of money that gave me worth. It wasn't the amount of money that gave me significance. That without money, it's almost like when you have something and then it's taken away, you're able to find the truth. I had an opportunity where my health looked like it was gone, only to find the real truth within me around health. Same thing with money. Have it all look like it's going all away. And in that, becoming the wealthiest version of myself ever. And tapping into that wealth within opens the flow and opened the flow for me so that I could have peace around this money conversation and be open in the flow. You heard Chris speak about, not having the attachment, the conversation all around money all the time. No, taking and going above and beyond that conversation to really, in a spiritual sense, right? We speak about the physical, the mental, the emotional. It's a spiritual conversation really at the core.
Yeah. So in all of this, so we've heard this in so many different flavors today, it's really moving into the worth and the value, the love, the abundance of who you are. It's that inside job work. I've seen a lot of people say that today. It's just the inside wealth. It's coming from here. It's like tapping into you, your true value, and who you are. So it's like not the hamster wheel, not out here, but come on in here. What would you think is the number one thing, Patricia, that we talked about so many limiting beliefs today, but if you can tap into something right now, what is still fun? If anyone hasn't got this inner wealth value right now, there's something stopping you. Type it in the chat and Patricia's going to land on it. Someone type in what the first comment we see come up. What is stopping your wealth? What do you think is stopping your wealth? Let's see it.
Let's see it.
Come on. What's stopping it? What belief? What story? Doubt. I see doubt. I see doubt coming up. Fear.
This question used to frustrate the heck out of me.
Yeah.
This whole idea that it was inside out, when all the while, no, I really wanted it. I thought a lot about it. I put majority of my day thinking about it. We use the whole manifestation practices and still it looked like there was nothing. It's so frustrating. And
I see this doubt, Patricia, doubting. Everyone's here has been, all experts, everyone, even myself, we just ripped ourselves open. Patricia is here like in the nude. She is telling you all the secrets you cannot get in mainstream media. The truth is here. And yet the mind still wants to find doubts. We got to bust through that doubt. That gap is only here. Can we feel in that gap? How do we get them out of that doubt of their worthiness, of their creation? How could we awaken that confidence and courage inside of them that, yes, this is what I can do.
You spoke to it, right? It's the unworthiness. We think, we don't even think we're not worthy. I think that's the key. It's an underlying belief that we're not. And it's the attention on the money, staying in the money conversation, when it's really counterintuitive. To increase the money, where we really want to go is the conversation of increasing ourselves, increasing our capacity, opening up to more, whatever the more is, more fun, more happiness, more joy. Here's the thing, is that wherever we are and whatever we want is usually more, right? I have a lot of clients I've worked with, and never once did I ask, when I've asked, what is your vision? Did anybody say, I want less than what I have right now? No one has ever said, I want less. Everyone has always said, I want more. And so here's the trick. Here's the key, everybody, is that the more you want does not live where you are right now. Bottom line, hear that clearly. The more you want in whatever arena it is, including money, does not live where you are. And I'm not the first to say this, but for results to increase, it is about increasing ourselves to match the results we'd love. It's about increasing and elevating ourselves to be on the same channel of what it is we'd love. And what that is that inner conversation. That's that inner elevation that probably many have been speaking about today, that seems so frustrating because we feel elevated, but just tell me how to get more money. So I'll go do more here, thinking that will take me here. No, it is about tapping into the being. And that is a process, and that's a conversation. But here is one of the quickest, fastest, easiest ways, I think, to have a big aha today, is that there is only one thing that keeps people, I'll say, in poverty, impoverished, lack, scarcity, or feeling like they don't have enough money. Let's just say it that way. There's only one thing that keeps people feeling like they don't have enough money, or seeing they don't have enough money. And it's the belief that they don't. And there is only one thing that keeps people from wealth. There's only one thing that keeps people, one thing that keeps people impoverished. It's the belief that they are, One thing keeps people impoverished is the belief that they are impoverished, the belief that they don't have enough money, the belief that they won't be able to pay their bills, the belief that they'll never get ahead, the belief that they'll never have enough. And there is only one thing that keeps people from wealth, and it's the belief that they don't have it, the belief that they can't have it, the belief that they're not already wealthy. And so it is about changing that set point within, and that is a process. And so when we heard about the idea of money on trees, which I loved that, I grew up where my mother told me many times in my life, money doesn't grow on trees. So to hear the exercise where we could literally go in and take money off of trees and fill duffel bags and live in abundance, how we begin to change the conversation is just recognizing, okay, if I don't have money, it's because I believe I don't have money. And it's true, I believe I don't have money because I don't have money. And to your point, Derica, easy for you to say because you have money is counterintuitive. The moment we can begin to see we live in plenitude, and it starts small. We'd like these big quantum leaps. We'd like to win lotteries. No, you do not want to win a lottery. What you want is to build a wealth consciousness. You want to build the muscle of a wealth consciousness, money consciousness, abundance consciousness within you. Because once you do, everything that you could possibly love, you will find on that channel. So rather than going out trying to, really, there's a word that I'm thinking of, but really, hitting it hard, making it happen, working harder. It's not about working harder. When we hear work smarter, It is about first going within, and it is a process. Begin small. Begin small. And once you get it, it's like riding a bike. Just begin trying to ride the bike of plenitude, of having just even a few dollars left. Because it's not the money, it's how we are with the money that matters. So when we think about the relationship, our relationship with money, Derica, when I think about that, we want a relationship with money. We want to build that relationship with money. And on a very, very high level, I believe it is about building a relationship with the source of money, the source itself. Yes, have the relationship with money. And yet money comes from the same place health comes from, the same place energy comes from, the same place time comes from, the same place love comes from, the same place joy comes from. And that is the source that resides within you. So Derica, when I had a coach that said, you are your money, that frustrated me. It angered me. I didn't get it. And so start small, and recognize that whatever we're putting our attention on, and this I think is the number one caution, especially in the manifestation conversations and the law of attraction conversation, is, spend so much time manifesting your money that one day it will come in. I think that's a big thing that blocks people from their money, is thinking that it's going to come one day. No, money is here right now, to the degree in which our aperture belief system will be open to it. And that's the process, is opening your aperture, increasing your vibration. You said it, Derica, it's increasing our vibration, because money, in the way you want it, lives in a high vibration. You, meaning everyone here, and myself included, it lives in a high vibration. If we're in a low vibration, it's not a match, and we're not going to see it. It's living in different zones. If you're here, you're not going to see wealth here, and that's where the wealth is. So it's about rising to meet it. And we rise to meet it by first starting within.
That's so beautiful. I'm echoing. Here we go. So yeah, it's, you guys, just to recap on all this beautiful wisdom, it just wraps up full 360 of everything in today's show. It's changing our relationship with money. How do we change our relationship with money? We shift our beliefs about money. You guys have been exposed to your own beliefs, your lacking beliefs that came up through all these wonderful experts. We're shown, even as Patricia is talking, our own limitations through money, and that is what keeps your vibration low. You guys hear me? I know we're in the last few minutes. Stay right here. This is going to wrap it up. It's your beliefs. That's what keeps our vibration, not the matching vibration to money. People say all the time, I'll believe it when I see it. No, it's you believe it, then you'll see it. And that's a famous quote, not mine. That's like Zig Ziglar, I think, says that. But you believe it, and then you see it. So you got to change these beliefs. And we released so many. We were just weeding the garden so much today. Getting those limiting beliefs. You're now buoyancy. Here, it's coming up on the last 10 minutes, you guys. Your vibration is high. Higher than it's been in a very long time. Okay, can you feel that? You are so high. It's now the law of repetition. Now you are going to practice this, and you are going to be that committed person who speaks into wealth as it's your best friend. I've seen some people on here say, I love money. Money comes and grows and flows. Yes, have those beliefs. Yes, that practice. Patricia, are you, and all the work that you've done and all of the wealth that you've generated for yourself and thousands of others, is there mantras, is there affirmations that you usually give for your clients to practice and rewire themselves that you could share?
I love mantras. And what I love most about mantras, because there's two sides of mantras that work for us and mantras that work against us. And the mantras that work against us are those ones we don't believe in. the
Mm.
affirmations that we're trying to put on so that we could try to create a result, but really it doesn't fit. And we can work with those over time and eventually begin to believe them. And it is only until we can really put it on, and the more we work with it and really put it on as our belief system. So, what can you believe? In the mantra that we can, many agree on, is that there is a source bigger than any of us, where all of our riches resides, comes from, and is given unto us, right? There is something, whether you call it God, source, universe, whatever you call it, there is something bigger than us that knows more than us, that can see further than us, and it has the keys. Like we have the keys, it is given us. We have the keys. We were born with the keys in our hands, and it is leaning into that idea that you are worthy just for the mere fact that you were born. You hold the keys, and actually nothing's locked from you, but you are the one that is the key to unlock the wealth. And so when we can know that we can lean into that, and the more we can lean into that concept, the more we can rise to that occasion, rise to that concept, that that source, again, whatever you call it, God, universe, the Almighty, whatever that is, does not know poverty. And that if we are at any level feeling anything opposite of abundance, that is our doing. That's our block. And we just let go of that block and turn more toward knowing that abundance is ours. And so we can have affirmations and mantras that abundance is my birthright. Abundance is mine. Do you know that if you just walk around speaking the word abundance, abundance, or any word, love, money, and as long as you're saying the word that feels expansive to you, if money doesn't feel expansive, start with abundance. Abundance is everywhere. Abundance flows to me. Abundance is my birthright. And here's the truth, is that you are abundance. It comes through you, it flows through you. You are the abundance, it's not outside of you. But the more we can work with this concept, the more we can just start to relate to that, the more we can lean into that, the more we can put that on. What happens is if we stay with that consistently, we will hit a tipping point, and it's as if the lights go on, and it's as if you can hear the angels sing, and in that moment you get it. And the moment you get it, money will never be an issue again, because there is not a lack of money. It is our belief that there is in which makes the lack be created and make it our reality. Money, abundance, it's your birthright. So lean into that. Take that message, put it on more and more and more until then you wake up and you know. And when you do, that's when everything changes, but it's a process. So stick with it, stay with it, and do what gives you expansion.
Yes. Woo! Fire, fire, fire! Yes, yes, yes! So I heard that, you guys. It's saying the mantras, it's saying the affirmations that resonate with you, starting where you're at, so where you can build that believability. And then as it speaks from a belief, it is yours. It is yours. And just like that, you guys, you'll wake up and there's a check. You'll wake up and there's the love. And you'll wake up and there it's like, you won't even know what to do with it. You won't even know what to do with it as it flows in. I am loving this. Oh my goodness. Okay, time. Patricia, what are you giving away?
Time. Well, we speak about opening. We speak about the frequency, the aperture, the moreness, opening to moreness. And again, I mentioned this could seem counterintuitive because we think we won't be happy until we have, or this conversation has to be all centered around money. And Patricia, tell me what to do with my money. What I'm going to share with you is what you can do with you. And this is about building the relationship with Source itself, that source that resides within you, to be open to more and more happiness, more joy, more grace and ease. And so I have a free gift, and the free gift is called, I call it the happiness project, like creating your happiness, increasing your happiness. And the actual name is Increasing Your Happiness Starting Today. And it's 7 keys to really a happier, healthier, and more productive you. So think about that. A happier, healthier, more productive you. We're talking about scaling up. We're talking about raising the vibe. We're talking about taking you from where you are to here without even speaking about money. But we're going to remember money, the money you're looking for, the money that all of us would really love to have flowing with ease and grace. It resides here. So it's almost like a rocket ship to help you go from where you are to where you would really love to be. It's 7 steps. It's the beginning steps of how you can elevate yourself. And here's the thing, everyone. When you elevate yourself, you elevate your life. When you elevate yourself, you elevate your business. When you elevate yourself, elevate that frequency, you elevate your money too. It is all, it's like attracts like. So it's the happiness project. It's your happiness project. It is my gift to you. Enjoy. And let me share with you, you really want to make sure that you get a copy of this. You have 7 steps, and you also have ideas of how you can implement these 7 steps, some of my favorites, and also how you can take it to the next level as well. So you can take it all the way to the top.
Level up, baby. I love it. You guys, in the replay page, you'll have all the connections and the free gift link, so you'll be able to know how to further connect with Patricia. Thank you so much for all this gold. We love you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for your comments. I'm seeing them now. And really and truly know this, is that you matter. There is a genius that resides within you, and this is your birthright. You are worthy. Just make sure your receiver is on, which means make sure you're open, and make sure that you're continuing to open and grow to then be on the same channel of it and as it. It is yours, and it is here now, not one day maybe, right here, right now.
Thank you. Love you.
Bye for now.
Bye.
Cheers. And as always, I always love to say, ta-da! This is the first day of the rest of your life. I celebrate with you. Bye for now.
Ta-da! She's so awesome! You guys, wasn't that so great? Everyone's so great. 4 hours, you guys. 4 hours of transformational abundance work in your being. And let me go through all the pages. Are you all still here? Look at you guys playing full out. Facebook, YouTube. Wow, you guys were here. Woo! I want to say I honor you. I thank you. I send you so much love. May you never be the same. May you always know who you are, your creative powers, how powerful you are. And just like Patricia said, this is just the beginning, baby. Ta-da, ta-da. You are renewed. You are reborn, okay, in this moment. We get to do this every single day. So our time is up. I didn't get to mention earlier about the prizes that I'm giving away. And this is wild because everyone who's still here, Facebook, YouTube, Zoom, put me, because we have specific software that's going to be able to see who has been here from 9 to 1. And there's going to be 3 lucky winners that I am giving away. It's someone here because you guys have been here till 1 and I'm just mentioning it. 3 special gifts valued over $1,000 that I'm giving away. Okay, I'm giving these prizes away, and so you'll get an email from me. Okay, we'll contact you. Me, I'm seen. Also, you guys, this is the final last chance for the VIP. When this Zoom closes, VIP is gone. And I just want to say, if you're here, take the opportunity. Invest in the VIP, not only because you're going to get to see these wealth experts forever, get to replay all that beautiful information you just heard, but you also get the masterclass with me next week. And we're going to answer and debrief from all that just happened today. Release anything left over, any resistance, any limiting beliefs that are sitting in your heart, in your mind. We are going to bust through them. Whatever could be lingering, we're going to bust through and we're going to reprogram. This is going to be very intimate, very private, just you and I. Okay, it's going to be a 2-hour masterclass next week. Also, you get free 30 minutes of money mindset coaching with me, all in that VIP. So come on, let's connect. Let's get to know each other a little bit more intimately, okay? I love you all. Thank you all. But this is it. This is it. I want you guys to go pop the champagne. Really, you did it. You committed. You committed. Okay, 4 hours. You did this. You put in the time. You're a women and men of your word. And I love you and I'm proud of you. So go make your abundance. Okay, go make me more proud. Go get your riches and keep me posted. Love you guys. Good night. Good morning. Wherever you're at in the world. Bye-bye.